of Puppy Linux. I'm going to take you through simple steps, and first we start with the layout. So this is how it looks like the moment exactly after installation. The setup is quite simple. It's just a simple desktop, and you can switch from one desktop to another. So basically, first desktop, we have all the major apps on the desktop, and straight from the start menu you can launch any app you want. For example, if you need to install packages, we can go to this setup and go to Puppy package manager, and here you can search. Most of the packages that you will be looking for will be available here. Alternatively, you can use the quick pet to download the most commonly used apps. For example, browsers, we have Firefox, Opera, Google Chrome, and Vivaldi, Chromium, and so forth. We also have the net, where we can find Google Earth, Skype, and so forth. For documents and so forth, we have LibreOffice, OpenOffice, WPS Office. All this you can download. We also have Zoom here. This can easily be downloaded. For example, if I click that one, it asks me to choose which one to download. I can pick of any and then install, but I will not be installing right now. So next we have the ANV. This one's the useful apps, like we have Kid Live, Inkscape, GIMP, and many more. Then we have Fun. Under Fun we have Steam and a few games here and there. Other useful apps, you have the virtual environment apps, VMware, VirtualBox, Wine, and so forth. Under drivers, unfortunately we only have NVIDIA 340 and NVIDIA 450, which you can install if you want, but unfortunately I'm using an Intel machine, so I can't install this. Now, apart from that, on the taskbar we have 3 desktops here. So this is the first desktop. You can switch to another one. Let's say, for example, I'm on the first desktop and download an app like let's say Play, and then I switch to the second desktop. I can launch another app and so forth. So you can switch from one desktop to another. Still on the taskbar we have the search button. Then we can search and launch apps right from here. On the right hand side we have the battery icon, which displays the percentage of the battery. We also have the CPU monitor with all the information about CPU if you need it. There's a volume. Unfortunately I wasn't able to install this to set this up working because I can't find the drivers and time is a little bit short. Then we have the disks, all the mounted disks. You can check from here. As you can see, I have several. I won't go through them, but they are all mounted, so you can check based on all the disks installed in your device. Then we have the dates and so forth. Another interesting feature is this panel over here, which you can lock and unlock if you want, and it has all the system information that you might be looking for: the operating system, the type of kernel and everything, then all the apps that are running, how the CPU is being utilized and so forth. And just the basic information that you need. For example, you can see my CPU is being used at 44%, memory is just 1.27 gigabytes, and then swap, nothing is being used. The network I've used like just a few MBs. Now, like I said, the sound system I haven't been able to set up working, but I was able to install a few browsers. So for example, if I haven't been able to install Google Chromium browser, and from here I can launch, I say go to YouTube. So like I said, this system seems to be quite old. I don't know, but it's funny how I find Adobe Flash Player available for install. Who uses Flash Player anymore? So in this Chromium browser, you can play all YouTube videos. So the videos can play, but the sound is not available. So given time, you will find the drivers and install it. But for the time being, it works. I've tried headphones, but still without the drivers it's not working. So yeah, that's most of it. And yeah, if you in case you want to install it to your hard drive, because I'm running it straight from USB drive. In case you want to install it into your system, you go to install, and then you can choose however you want to install. You can install it directly or into a flash drive, or use, unfortunately it says currently does not support UEFI, whatever. So basically, if you want to install, use the first option, install, manage, install. Yeah. If your system supports UEFI, it will work. Now, I am not sure if this one is using Ubuntu or is it Arch or whatever, but it seems like most packages from Ubuntu can run from here, just only if you install them from the package manager. Say Ubuntu Focus, or basically most of softwares which are available for Ubuntu, which is like the biggest distro, they'll be able to run. I tried to run apt-get from the command line, and apt-get was not being recognized as a command, so we'll leave that one for now. For content, we have video player. This one is the play. If you have a video file, it will be able to play from here. For audio, we have this listen thing here. Should be able to play audio files and so forth. And another interesting feature here is this chat. So it's like most of the people using Puppy Linux can join this forum and discuss a few things if you want, if you need help, if you need advice, and so forth. So I did try to send a message, but nobody responded. So it's just a few people. Like this is a total 7 total people available, and they might be busy. So if they don't come through, don't trip. So below here we have all the mounted disks. So as you can see, all my drives are mounted over here, and that's basically it. This is a simple distro. You don't have to install it into your system. You can run it from the flash drive, and it should do most of the things that you need.